Hello, beautiful seekers. Welcome to your Aquarius Tarot for this coming month. Happy birthday, Aqua. Happy birthday. Happy new moon in Aquarius. As I'm recording this, both the sun and the moon are in Aquarius. All for your birthday, huh? Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say. Welcome to the Existential Shift, by the way. My name is Morgane, in case you're not familiar. Happy to have you, new and old. Okay, so Tarot, what kind of guidance and truth we can give to my Aquarian seekers? What do Aqua need to know for this coming month, please? Show me Aquarius. If you are following my content regularly and you like to know what's up, so stay tuned until the end where I have an announcement to make about a new platform that I'm starting. So you might like it. Okay. Aquarius, what's going on? You don't want to talk? Aquarius. What do the cards have to say? Okay. The Lovers. Because you are in deep contemplation. Whatever you will say will mean so much. The Lovers is about our path, our spiritual and general life path. It's deep, it's intense. It's about love from a place that, when we are on our path, when we are truly tapped to ourselves, we can align with someone who is also truly tapped to us, to our truth. And that allows true love that truly resonates with who we are at our highest capacity to come into our life. So in this regards, yes, the Lovers is about love, but it's more so about the essence of love. It starts with the love that we have for ourselves and how much we are in tuned to what it is that we love. What does our heart tell us to do? Where does it place us? And according to that, where should we go? What should we do? And what should we say? It's meaningful not because it's heavy and difficult. It's meaningful because it's for you, it's about you, and it's from within you. But it's actually about being lighthearted, not heavy-hearted. The heart is light when it's happy, when it's doing what it really likes to do. Often people ask me on our private sessions, what is my destiny? And the answer is, I'm not being a smartass, the answer is your destiny is engraved in your heart. You already know the things that give you passion, the things that give you joy, the things that you do where you just want to keep doing it again and again and again. That's your destiny. Your heart does come with a sign. This is our destiny. Basically, what is it that you love working on? 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. What is it that you love working towards? And that is your so-called mission. It's interesting that the air sign that symbolizes electricity and technology and advancements and future and expansion of our consciousness, Aquarius, has an air card that is more amorphic, aka Major Arcana, but the practical cards are Earth cards. And Uranus, that is your planet, your ruler, is now going into Taurus, has went into Taurus, I'm sorry, for 2 years already, but is in Taurus, bottom line, an Earth sign, which symbolizes work, among other things, practicality, earthly matters, the manifestation of your thoughts and of your ideals and of your dreams and of your wishes. Taurus is the grand manifester of the zodiac because it takes its passion and its ideas into true manifestation. It lives by it, not just speaks by it. And Aquarius, I feel like this shows us, if we have these cards on the table for you guys, for your birthday season, that this is where you're at and this is where you're heading towards. Manifesting your ideals. 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. 2 great abundant Pentacle cards, the 3 and 8 of Pentacles. And then 8 of Wands, lovely, but then 5 of Pentacles, which is a card of loss and scarcity. Some of you feel like it's like some of you are worried about making a choice. The Lovers is a card of choices, bottom line. A choice of path, a choice of desire, a choice of focus, a choice of love. You're worried that some sort of decision or a choice will make you lose everything. It could, but it can also make you gain everything. Unless you decide and put your efforts onto something, you will never know. In theory, anything can happen. All possibilities are true. But in reality, if you want to know what will manifest and what won't, what will succeed and what will fail, you got to take the earth path, the practical path, the decision-making path. And then you know it's either 8 of Wands or 5 of Pentacles. Show me more. I do have 2 8s. It feels like the way you're working on things, the way you approach things, the way you cooperate, the way you view things and make decisions is changing. Clarify this issue, topic more. 10 of Wands. So when you act out of impulse, from all the things that you possibly want and possibly desire in theory, in practicality, you lose it all. Right? 2 birds on a tree. As opposed to when you diligently work on a pentacle, it grows into 3 pentacles. I'm just intuitively guided to look at the image where he's ignoring all these 7 of Pentacles. In the tradition tarot reading, I would say, oh, he's already worked on these. This is the next one. All great. But let's look at the great picture and the general message that is coming in. When you go for all the possibilities, you become burdened by them all. It's fun in theory. It's heavy in reality, and something is lost due to it. But when this one pentacle, that one specific pentacle that is the most aligned with your true heart, with who you truly are, not in your mind, not in the possibilities, not in the imagination. Again, no shade on these things. You exist for that. And thank you for that. Your ideas are important. But what about your life? So what if all the ideas will be in writing? But once in theory, write a book, write a poem, inspire the world. But when it comes to your life, one specific great idea and great path or great project or great person where you put your effort and your focus onto becomes something real. Threefold. And some of you, it's the other way around. You've been on a stable journey of working hard for something in a very diligent way, but you feel like it didn't grant you any passion. It was worth the while when it comes to your finances, but not when it comes to your passion. And you're wanting to make a different choice, a different path, but you're worried about your finances. You're worried if you can deal with it. And that thought burdens you, and I get it. Show me more, please, for Aquarius for February. Excuse me. Show me more for Aqua, please, for this coming month. More messages and guidance for Aquarius. Thank you. The Sun in the reverse. Something about the perspective. Something about the way you view something. Or this could be someone in your environment, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be you, but something about the perspective doesn't allow you to see something for its true potential or its true beauty. It's almost like something is really good being presented, but might possibly being perceived as burdening or heavy. There's also the possibility of children. Maybe you're having a child. Maybe there's an added child to the family. And financially, I mean, you're happy about it, but financially it might be a little bit difficult. This is for just a few of you, obviously. Seven of Swords in the reverse. There's someone that is trying to, I don't think it's you, it might be you, of course, but there's someone that might be trying to avoid responsibility when it comes to tending to a child or children. Maybe they can't handle the payments, or maybe you got a divorce and they have alimony, like something like that. Someone that didn't take responsibility for a child. Maybe you're the child, and growing up, a parent didn't take responsibility for you. They weren't present, and maybe that got engraved in you somehow, where any sort of responsibility for someone else scares you because you never want to do to someone what was done to you. Someone that was supposed to be responsible for you wasn't there, and you know the sensation, you know the feeling, and you don't want to do that to another. Now, this could be subconscious. Some of you out there, just a few of you, some of you, I don't know, you or someone you're involved with, take your pick, are scared of responsibility or commitment even. Maybe it's someone that you're dealing with, Aqua. Because of that, the person that is like that might not even be aware that that's the reason. So if it's you, I'm happy that you're listening, because that can help you understand why you have fear of commitment. Now, when we say fear of commitment, we go to immediately, love, which obviously can relate to that. But oftentimes it's about anything and everything. It's about making any decision. Work, direction, what to study, what to start, where to live, who to date, and so on and so on. It can relate to so many things where we take responsibility over something. If we mess up, then oh no, what will happen? And it comes from a good place. It comes from a place that doesn't want to do to someone else what was done to you. I think it's a childhood thing. I think it might be a subconscious thing that you're only now becoming aware of, Aqua. Some of you are carrying a major fear of abandonment. And I'm tapping into some people out there, some seekers, that either them or people they're involved with um, never seem to want to take responsibility for things, possibly because of that Queen of Swords. But here the truth is told and awareness is presented, and we understand now. Some of you out there, as I was saying these things, you got really, really triggered into, oh, wow, yes, that resonates. That makes sense. And you have the sharp mind and the sincerity, integrity to possibly be able to do something about it, or to communicate it in a constructive way to whoever you feel like this speaks to in your life. I'm also tapping to some of you that the father was absent and the mother had to, be responsible for everything. So it might have made her a little bit harsh and tough and potentially cold and distant. Okay. Whew. 5 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Moon. I'm picking up on a lot of family drama. So either now or you grew up with it, and more often than not, it's probably both, because when we grow up in a certain environment, we tend to copy paste it as we grow up and recreate the same type of environment, not on purpose, but subconsciously. It's very Freudian-like, right? We're just repeating cycles, unfortunately. This is the part of the mind, of the survival mechanism, that I don't really like, but it is nonetheless the mechanism. I'm picking up on a lot of domestic fighting and arguments and disagreements and people feeling like there's no common ground. And it creates confusion today when it comes to what is a good household, what is a harmonious, loving home. It's almost like a lot of you haven't really experienced it, so you don't really know how it looks like, and when you are presented with it, it confuses you. And some of you are living in a reality like that as we speak, and you really have, and it really frustrates you, and you really have the desire to have a calm home life. You want to get along with your family. That's like your ideal aspiration. And some of you, I'm picking up, are very confused in regards to how to get that, how to make that work. Well, the first thing is, it's where the Moon and 5 of Cups come in. To really acknowledge where it comes from, to really go back to your childhood, to your past relationships, and feel the sensation of what it was like. And really remember and understand the connection and see how you might be repeating certain cycles. Just cognitively understanding it. You don't have to immediately jump to the conclusion or to the solution. Awareness is key, first and foremost. And once you become aware of it cognitively, once you remember certain events, occasions, situations, that's when you go to the sensorial part of it, where you feel things, where you sit with yourself and just allow yourself to feel the event, the scene, the memory, going back to whatever it was. Could be one thing, could be several things, and really tap into how you at the time was feeling in that moment. Just feeling it with no shame and no anger and no judgment and no trying to fix yourself. Feel it. And once you're truly in the feels, not just the cognitive understanding, but in the sensation of it, try to look at it from different points of view of the participants. What this family member may have felt, what this partner may have felt, what their experience was emotionally. And this isn't about excusing or even forgiving. It's just about tapping into how they felt. Simple. And from there, taking yourself out of the situation and look at it as an image, as a scene in a movie, after you've experienced it both cognitively and emotionally from your own side of things and from other participants' perspective. Then, only then, you take yourself out of the equation as an outsider, like a bird's eye, like viewing the scene and coming to terms with the fact that that's what happened and that's okay. And whether it's someone else's fault or not, it is what it is. And not even try to figure out how it allegedly fixes you. Just as opposed to running away from it or denying it, just be in it. And once the experience happens, once all that happens, something sits better and more calm inside your mechanism in regards to that. And that alone is healing. Just by accepting what happened to you or what you've experienced or what others have experienced in that situation, that on its own, there's nothing you have to do about it. That on its own is a type of healing and will automatically create a shift. Start there. But talking about it and understanding it is key. Because I don't see you enjoying this. Quarrels, fighting, arguments. If you are to encounter disagreements, and let's say you're making a decision, a life decision this coming month, and you're changing something, doing something, deciding something for yourself, and a family member or a close person to you has judgment towards it or doesn't accept it, and it creates an argument or a fight, you can't change people. You can only change yourself. And it's not to say that something needs to be changed. You know, there's an old saying that the storm and the depths of the ocean don't have to get along. Sometimes the wind blows in this direction and the stream flows in that direction, and not everything has to agree with everything. Sometimes elements have different direction. And if someone disagrees with what you're doing, but you truly, genuinely believe that that's the path for you, then be like, okay, we agree to disagree. It's not that there's something wrong with you. It's not necessarily that there's something wrong with them. And even if you think there is, maybe there's nothing to do about it other than just be like, it is what it is. I'm going to give you messages from the runes, but I want to pull out one more card and then I'll move on to the extended, where I will go deeper into this narrative, clarify, see more what's going on. And the link to the extended is below. It's on Vimeo. I want to pull out one more card and then I'll pull out runes. One more card, please, for Aquarius for February. Okay. 3 of Wands. This is confirmation for you that your direction is good for you. That what you're feeling intuitively and from your gut that you want to do, that is your path and your truth, listen to it. Even if you don't have the immediate concrete proof, if you make concrete decisions and concrete actions, the concrete proof will come, right? So this is confirmation. Great. Okay. Let's pull out runes. Oh, right. Okay. First I'm gonna, okay. So I opened a Patreon page where I have different tiers and you can join as a monthly membership. So for those of you who follow my content regularly on Vimeo, it will be more cost effective for you. And you have extra content, not just all the content from Vimeo. I also post extra content just for my patrons, like lunar love readings, etc. And I also decided to add the occasional, once I reach 50 patrons, I will add the occasional medicine woman videos about intuitive healing and alternative healing solutions, natural medicine, because here it's not being really accepted well with the algorithm. I don't know what's going on with the censorship, but over there I have way more freedom of expression and it will start as something that will be available for my Patreons, but then I will open it up for the public, so it will be eventually free for all. Just the medicine woman part, but everything else, there's a lot of VIP content for my monthly memberships. So check it out. I would love to have you join this new community that I'm building. It's so new. I literally just launched it. You might just be probably one of the first to join. So if I see you there, yay. And if not, you're still loved and welcomed here on Vimeo, or simply on Vimeo as well. Here on YouTube, I'm sorry, or simply on Vimeo. Okay. What else? If you want to study tarot, I have an online tarot masterclass. Link to that is below. You can book a private reading with me. And there are karmic shift and liberation special videos that I've created for the sake of this new decade and the shift for 5D and how we can release our karmic inhibitions. So you can check that out as well. All right. Runes for Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter in my case. Aquarius. Cross Watchers. Intuitively guided. You know the drill. What do my Aqua need to know from the runes for this coming month, please? Oh, don't fall. It fell. Hold on. Oh, where is it? Okay, a rune escaped. There it is. The escape of the rune. It's a lovely rune, so... Okay. So, the rune that fell is Lagas. It fell in the upright, which we're very happy about. It's actually an Aquarius rune if we assign zodiac to runes, so nice. Gebo, which is more than nice. It's freaking fantastic. And Hera. Aquarius, I'm really happy to see this. I feel like you guys had a really rough few months, if not a year, as many of us have. And your readings have been challenging, you know. I felt that journey with you guys. So this is actually very, very positive. I'm going to show you. I'm sorry I didn't show you the cards. Here, you can look at it now. So Gebo, Lagas, and Hera. Wow. Some of you might receive some sort of a gift from a feminine, or you are giving a gift to another feminine. Some of you have went through... I'm picking up on a connection. This is a very feminine rune, Lagas. It's like the Amazon warrior. She's very divine feminine, but like from a, you know, like an Amazon kind of thing. I feel like there's either a woman in your life already or coming in. No, it's someone that you know. This could be you, Aqua, if you're feminine, but this person has given you a lot or is giving you a lot. Hold on, I'm processing. Wait. There's a certain... How do I phrase this? It's very much these two. There's either a gift from the ocean, meaning someone that's from across the ocean, either visiting or you're visiting. This could be family. This could be someone very close to you. And that initiate a different type of journey in your connection. This could be a message from someone far away from you. Or you could be traveling with a woman. No, it's not that. Wow. Normally the runes are so immediate when it comes to how I see them. But this is, I'll tell you why. It's a very deep combination. This is like a combination of what you call the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. It's like very strong past lifetimes love. It's a very strong, unbreakable connection type of thing that has went through many, many cycles. Hera. Many seasons, many changes, many, like, you've been together thick and thin, either by soul or by, it's either a person in your life, like a partner, a friend, a family member, um, or a soulmate that wants or needs to be in your life, or you want or need to be in their life. It will really vary between different aquas of you out there. This is a strengthening of a connection, Aquarius, and I feel like some of you are going to get like amazing gifts for your birthday. And I don't mean like necessarily a purchased gift or something like that. I feel like it's like a gift of love. I think some of you are going to be exposed to true harmonious type of love, for some of you for the first time in your life. If you don't know who I'm referring to, then this might be someone coming in that will be someone that will last in your life. This is a very lasting thing. This is as lasting as the ocean and as the seasons. Wow. Okay, a lot to look into. I'm going to do it right now. I hope to see you there. If not, all good. I love you guys. If you're new here and you enjoyed it and you feel like you get something out of this, or you just want to join the ride, then press the subscribe button and the bell button next to it. And this way you'll get more shift. And that's it, I think. Happy birthday, Aquas. I have a lot of Aquarians in my life, like a lot. Family members, friends. And it's interesting because my only Aquarius placement is Jupiter in my 8th house, so it's really meaningful, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, dove into my Aquarius sphere. Love you guys. Thank you once again. Ciao.